I do travel a lot, and it's one of the reasons that I started using Chimera light banks is because of my travel. I needed to find a type of light source that I could travel with easily and get to a location and know that I can get a look quickly.
And I was always looking for the better mousetrap on location. I was trying to create directional light that I could control easily. And it was like, I looked at it and went, boy, this is a no-brainer. I can create soft, controllable light that's directional. It doesn't go everywhere, so I don't have to have a forest of grip equipment to do it.
Much of what we do is on-location interviews for corporate clients. And the soft boxes, no matter if it's an open face ARRI or a Joker HMI, I just know that if I put the Chimera softbox on there, I'm going to get perfect even lighting for whatever interview I'm doing in whatever situation.
Where the gaffer just told me to put the light, I can see what it's doing. And I have 2 seconds to go behind camera and really see, all right, that light I just set is just hitting that one corner. If you want to learn lighting, you go behind a gaffer. You know, you talk to them. They know the lighting. They know exactly what's going on.
In the beginning of the semester, we talk about the fundamental differences between hard and soft light, and it's very important for them to understand it. And so we'll do a demonstration with hard light with a Fresnel and just directly on a subject, and then we look at the differences between a Fresnel directly on the subject and a Fresnel with a Chimera box on it, and I think the students get blown away right away.
And when I'm teaching workshops, I always pass on that the light bank is usually within arm's reach for me. And I find when I work them that close, it really gives me that beautiful wrap of light, and you get the look that Chimera is known for.
Most of the biggest thing I like is the portability, that it all could go in a light kit. We also have one of the large pancake lanterns, and that pancake light has come in really handy. It folds up nice and small. You could throw that in a case or just carry it as is, and that's worked out. I've even turned it up vertically and used it as a large soft source too, which is funny because I have people on my own video crew that like, oh, you can turn that vertically? And they're like shocked. Like, yeah, it's a large light source,
Because it's just like any other Chimera. It really is. Okay, you have 4 points and they have to go in these holes. Well, it's not that hard. All right, pop, 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 and then you put it together and you just fold it over and you're good to go.
It really has a beautiful look to it. It gives me a lot of control. So it's not just a soft light, it's a directional soft light. And I like that a lot.
I teach a lot of lighting workshops, and probably one of the nicer parts for me is when I do pull out a Chimera light bank. On people, I work the light bank in close for nice catch lights in the eyes, and also for the wrap of light and the soft shadow transitions on the face. And it's a look that I think is almost known now. You can almost recognize it in film and television. And somebody told me that a great deal of 60 Minutes and shows like that on television, it's all shot with Chimera light banks. And I think when you see it on air, you can really see that quality of light and that look on the face. And it's just such a beautiful quality of light. It's almost unmistakable now on camera.
Don't leave home without them for certain applications where I can set up quickly and get a soft look and control it. I mean, to me, that's what it's all about.
We use Chimera softboxes on our HMIs, on our tungsten lights, and I can always count on it when I'm doing an interview that I'm going to get nice, even lighting, and I can just let the softbox do its thing, maybe stick an egg crate on it, and direct it a little bit more. But for interviews, I've just got it wired that whatever light I'm using, I stick on my Chimera softbox.
Let's see, the barter bag light. And so we put a Chimera on that because that's what it's used for. And the guy put on the egg crates. And all of a sudden just popped up as many of those 1Ks that he wanted. And no other wall was lit except the one he wanted. And it was just, it was supposed to be that because it was a gel sale. And so automatically it was like, yeah, this is dark, it's gritty, you feel isolated now. And it was perfect.
Bigger is better because I can, by angle, control where that transition from bright to dark goes. And if the source is too small, they got all kinds of other things. But if I'm looking for that large source, I can't get it easily and quickly with anything other than a Chimera.
We did a lot of poker tournaments. And what more could you ask for than a nice lantern right above you?
It's a nice way to light somebody nicely. It's very kind, and it's very beautiful, and it's a good way to get a nice, beautiful shot, a pretty shot.
We have a saying at Willow Creek where the technology should not get in the way of the story. It should be transparent to the story. And that's the same thing we teach with lighting, is like the lighting has to help tell the story, and if you're noticing the lighting, you're not helping the story.
Yeah, softer light works good for digital cameras because, especially when we're shooting HD, because we have these fine details.
We use Chimera softboxes constantly, almost every day of shooting.
And the strips. I mean, the first time ever seeing one of those used properly, I was like...
The lanterns? Oh, like this.
Yeah.
Perfect.